Hello students, now today we are going to start our new chapter, that is heat and its sources and its effect. Okay, so first of all we will discuss about heat. Now what is heat? Can you think about anything? Can you think about it? Anything? Yeah, I know many of you will be saying heat means fire, heat means sunlight. So that is a form of heat. But what is heat? The biggest question is, what is heat? The heat is a form of energy. Here we can write form of energy. Okay, heat is a form of energy. Okay, anything that gives us heat, that any energy that gives us heat, that will be called heat because of its hotness. Second thing, it is also called thermal energy. What we can say, the another name of heat is thermal energy. So whenever it is written thermal energy or heat, don't get confused. Okay, these both are the same. Now after that we have to study, or we have to discuss about the characteristics of heat. Okay, we will discuss about it, but before that we have to take an example. Suppose that we are taking an example of a glass. Okay, this is a glass. Another thing, what we will take, a stove. I can't make a stove, I will write that gas stove. Okay, this is a steel glass, not a glass, tumbler glass. Okay, so why we have taken this example? We will go each and every characteristic through these examples. First one is, if you have book, you can see that the first one is written, the energy can be transferred from one object to another object. Now this is our gas stove. When we light it, when we burn it, the heat is generated, the fire is generated, and because of that fire, when we keep that glass above it, when we put that glass above it, the energy will be transferred. The heat will be transferred from gas stove to the glass. Is it? You can think that when you keep this glass above this gas stove, then this glass will become hot. Why? Because energy is being transferred. Energy is being transferred to it. Okay? This was our first point. Second point, heat always travels from higher temperature to lower temperature. Now I am asking a question to you. If this gas is heated, this gas is burnt, and this glass is kept aside, which one will be more hot? This glass or this gas stove? Yes, easily you can tell that this gas will have more temperature. Why? Because it is continuously burning. It is continuously producing the heat. And when this glass is kept aside, it will not be heated. It will not have any higher temperature. So when we put the glass on gas stove, from where to where the energy will be transferred? The heat will be transferred from this gas stove to glass, or from glass to gas. Any one of you can tell? Simple. It will be transferred from gas stove to glass, not from glass to gas stove. Never. Why? Because this gas stove is having higher temperature in comparison to this glass. Okay? So that's why the energy always travels, the heat always travels from higher temperature to lower temperature. So second point we can write here, lower temperature, higher temperature. Okay, so it can be transferred from here to here to here, not possible. Okay, from this place to this place, then it will be transferred, and from this place to this, it is not possible. Now our third point. What is our third point? Can we think about it? Third point is simply saying, when any object is placed on a hot object, it can become hot, and when it is removed from there, it will become cold. Now our first example I have given. If this glass is kept above the gas stove, then it will become hot. But as soon this glass is removed, this glass is kept away from the gas stove, the glass will become cool. Simple. Why? Because it is not getting the continuous heat. When it will get continuous heat on being kept on the gas stove, it will become hot. But as soon as we kept away the glass from the gas stove, it begins to become cool. Okay. So here we can write third point. So becomes hot in contact of heat. Okay, and becomes cool as kept away from heat. Kept away from heat. Okay, these were 3 points. I hope it is clear. Now our last point is fourth point. Up to here we have studied energy is transferred from one object to another. It travels from higher temperature to lower temperature. When object is in contact of heat, it will become hot. When it is kept away from heat, it becomes cool. Now our last point is saying heat can be transferred. It can be transferred in other form of energy also. Can be transferred in other forms of energy. Okay, now this will be the great doubt in your mind. Now I will explain it. Have you seen any time railway engine, train engine, how it is working? Nowadays you must have seen that electric engines are there, they are connected with electric wires and they are running. But if you go some days back, some years back, you will imagine the diesel engine or the coal engine. There were engines, or if you have seen movies, many movies it is shown that the engines were running on coal. There is one man who is keeping the coal and keeping it into the furnace, and because of that heat is generated and the engine is running. So at that place what is being done? The engine is not working because of the heat. At that time the heat generated by the coil is transferred into mechanical energy, and then because of mechanical energy the engine was running. Okay, either it is coil or it is diesel. In both the cases the heat is produced, and after being produced the heat is converted into mechanical energy. Then the machines, then the mechanics work. Okay, they begin to run. Not only the rails, not only the trains, our motorbikes, auto rickshaws, buses, all these things are doing on the same basis. Okay, so these were the example of some characteristics of heat and heat. Now tomorrow we will discuss about expansion due to heat. Thank you, class.